Hello and welcome to my booktube channel, Jack and the Book Stack, where I talk about a wide variety of book genres and the bookish lifestyle. If those are things you're into, like book reviews, reading vlogs, the lifestyle of a bookworm, then please be sure you are subscribed to this channel. Welcome to my November book shopping, book unboxing, book haul video. I do these frequently. Lately they've been every month or so, and what I do is I take clips throughout the month of me acquiring new books and shopping for new books to share them with you. I've been going pretty crazy lately, and you can see what I mean if you check out the playlist of all my book haul videos. I'll link it down below for you. But I've been getting like 30 to 40 books a month, which is insane, and I'm quickly running out of room. Even though I find great deals a lot of time, I'm gonna try to have some self-control this month. My goal, hopefully, is around 20. I don't want to reach that 30 book mark, but we'll see. I mean, the holidays are coming up. I need to be shopping for other people, but I'm not off to the best of starts so far because I just got a delivery from Book Outlet, and this is one of my favorite places to buy books because I get such killer prices on them. I will link something for you down below where if you haven't used Book Outlet before, if you use this link, then you get some money off, and I think I get a little like credit or something as well. So definitely check that out so you can save some money, but I love shopping their overstocked books. Okay, so in this huge box should be 4 hardcover books. And first and foremost, this is the book that I saw listed and I knew I had to buy it because it's been on my Amazon wish list. And so I saw it here like overstock for a steeply discounted price. So I picked this one up. This is Our Share of Night by Marina Enriquez. I believe it is, well, I know it's a horror. I've seen this everywhere. I've heard some great reviews about it. So like I said, it was on my Amazon wish list and I got it for like, I think under 10 bucks. So seeing that discounted price, I had to pick it up. And then because I'm financially savvy, I bought some other books to meet the threshold for free shipping. The next book in this haul has one of the coolest covers that I have seen. It's another horror book, and it is Mayfly. Isn't this disturbing and horrific? I don't know too much about this, but I like to go into horror books relatively blind, so I'm excited to check this one out. The cover may look familiar because I've seen it making its rounds. So, and I've heard some pretty great things about it on BookTube, so I'm excited to check this horror out for myself. The next book in this order is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. This is one that I heard about on the BookTube channel, Jessie May. I will link her channel down below, but she loved this. She raves about it, and I think she says it's one of her favorites. I don't know if it's like favorite of all time or favorite of the year, but I mean, she talked me into it, so then when I saw it on Book Outlet, I had to buy it so I could give it a try. The next book I have big plans for. Cultish was on my TBR for a video I want to do, probably a reading vlog, for books about cults. Now this is a nonfiction and it doesn't take cults super literally. This is about kind of like soul cycle, right? Like the spin classes and the language they use to get people to just lose their minds and follow them blindly, kind of like modern day cults. I wonder if it has like MLMs and stuff in it too. But it's kind of about the language of fanaticism. It says it right there. So I'm really, really excited just to see how culture impacts it, how brainwashing can happen. You know, don't drink the Kool-Aid. So I've been wanting to try this nonfiction book for whenever I do that reading vlog. I saw it on Book Outlet. I was planning on just like checking it out through Libby, but I mean, why not? I needed the free shipping and I love this cover, so I'm happy to add it to the collection. This is my second time ordering this book. I'm really hoping it's the right size. I'm optimistic after seeing this package. So this is from Amazon. I checked the measurements over and over. I paid more on Amazon than a UK website because I don't trust their measurements. So let's see if this is gonna work. Oh, I think this is the right size this time. I have the rest of the series here to test it out. Oh yeah, That looks good. I tried ordering it before and it was too tall. It was like that tall, and so I'm like, that is never gonna work. But I have to do these white paperback covers that are the UK covers because they're so much prettier than the US ones. So yay, now I have a complete set. Look at how amazing my Brandon Sanderson collection looks now. Particularly when it comes to the Mistborn series, they're all the same height, they're all the same UK paperback editions. That looks so sharp. If I am correct, then what I hold here is my pre-order for Iron Flame. And this was released yesterday. It's now today, obviously. It's after work. So I've been waiting a long time for this. Luckily, Libby came through with the audiobook, so I had that available to me. But I'm sitting here with my emotional support wine because I'm really curious if I'm gonna get those black sprayed edges. I mean, I don't care enough to like skip work and go to the store and wait in line for it. It's not a big deal. If it is, then I'll just paint them myself. Like if it was a big deal, I would just paint them myself. But honestly, like book 1 was only a 4-star read for me. So while I'm excited to continue in the series, like I'm not going super duper crazy about it. But let's find out together. Let's take a sip first because I'm nervous. Can we tell yet? Can we tell? I think it is. Yay. Yay, it's the black sprayed edges. So I pre-ordered this. I don't even know when I put in my pre-order. But I put in my order when it was under $14. It was like $13.80 or something like that. So I really got this for dirt cheap. I feel like a new release hardcover. That's amazing. Retail $29.99 in the US, so that's pretty cool. So, oh gosh, this is gorgeous. And it matches, I have the first edition for Fourth Wing with the stenciled edges, so really for me it's just more of a matter of like coordinating with the rest of the books in the series. So, yay, I got it! Okay, so today's unboxing is going to be the thing that's going to make it difficult in November to stay underneath my goal of 20 bucks, but it is giving me a lot of anxiety lately to have incomplete series in my collection. I know, bookworm, first world problems, right? But it's just giving me so much anxiety how quickly books go out of print or the publishers change it or it changes publishers, and so I needed to complete some of these series that I have. So I made a mass order to Blackwells. All of these books were an average of like $12 each. A bunch of them were $11. A couple of them were like $13. So they were pretty cost effective, but that's also just me justifying this purchase. Okay, so first and foremost, I need to get as many of these UK editions that I can. So I got Elantris by Brandon Sanderson and Arcanum Unbounded. Yay, these are the right size as well. So that is really, really good. And hold on one second, let me come back to you to unbox the rest of these really quick. Okay, so sorry, someone was walking up to my door and I knew the dogs would be going crazy, so I had to pause and go deal with that. Back to the unboxing from Blackwells. I also wanted to finish out my Realm of the Elderlings collection. This, of course, is by Robin Hobb. So that is what is in that box. But fear not, because I have another box here that has the second half of my order. All right, here we go. This is the rest. I like that they filled up the box so the books don't like jumble together and get bent. Okay, in no particular order. I don't know what order these go in anyway, but I already told you I got like the entire rest of the series. Just because I get so worried they're gonna change them up somehow. I have no idea. That's why I bought the Brandon Sanderson ones too. I heard that they were gonna stop doing the white UK covers. I don't know. There's no truth to that. I just heard someone mention it in passing, and so it's like, oh, I gotta get as many of the books as I can. So yeah, that is everything. So those are the Robin Hobb and Brandon Sanderson books I got. Now I get to try and fit these onto my shelves, but I'm pretty happy with them. So it's gonna look so nice with them all coordinated and matching. I really don't think I'm expecting anything big enough to require a box as big as this, but here we are. Also, side note, I just lost a nail and it's driving me crazy, and I'm super self-conscious about it because it just looks, my OCD is just off, but this isn't a beauty channel, so I know you won't judge me. We talk about books, okay? Not beauty. We love each other as we are. Let's see what this is. It's super heavy. I'm thinking this is probably like an Illuma crate or a Fairy Loot, but this isn't their monthly boxes because it's too big. So what is it? It's November. I'm not expecting special editions right now. So let's see. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding. I was not expecting this until 2024. I just checked. Actually, okay, the target date was November, December. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this till next year, but it is my Bridgerton set. So excited. I wanted this so badly. This originally came out before I was subscribed, and I was so bummed, and I was like, oh, I really want that. And you know, like non-subscribers, it's so hard to get these special editions, and I didn't make it, but Illumicrate reprinted them. And you know, there's some things leaving black on my fingers, and I don't want to get it on the books. Do you see that? Okay, I need to go wash my hands and unpack these carefully, but I'll be back to show you what they look like. Okay, I think we're safe. I just relocated because why not? But like I got like a little smudge on the first book, so I'm like wanting to be extra careful now. I don't know if it's on the inside. I don't know the order. We don't have a number, but I know like there's a mural on the spine, so I'm gonna have to probably look it up and see the picture to see these all together. But this is the Bridgerton set, so that is a historical romance, of course, if you're not familiar with either the book series or the TV show. There's like a spicy Netflix adaptation. I watched a couple of them, but I'm not a big like TV show person. I'm also not a big like book series person. I definitely prefer standalones. And yet here we are. These are looking cute. It's just missing the number on them, on the cover or the spine. But I'm a sucker for like a mural on the spines or on the edges, like the pages. I love when publishers do that. I don't even know where I'm gonna put all these books. I'm running out of room. That's why I was trying to limit myself to only 20 books this month. And I think this definitely pushes me over, because I think before this box came, I was at 15 books. This means I can't buy any more books the rest of the month. I am not willing to deprive myself from joy. Let's see. Hi, puppy. Hi. Hello. No, these aren't for you. They always need to know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my gosh, how do you hold all these? Oh my gosh, that's a struggle. Okay, that's not the right order. There, do you see? I'm losing one, but they're in the right order. I just looked them up. This is so chaotic. How do I, okay, there we go. There we go. I'm a professional booktuber, can you tell? So there you have it. There's the Bridgerton set. Can I put it down now? Ow. I'm really excited about these editions. I love hardcovers without dust jackets, so this makes me super happy. It is missing like a ribbon bookmark. I think that's the only thing I like to see in these types of editions that it doesn't have. So here we have it, the Bridgerton set. Yay, I have it. Now I have to figure out where to put it. It's Fairy Loot delivery day. Let's see what they got for me. I think I know what this is, and I'm so excited. The theme is By the Sword. So yeah, I'm pretty sure what this is, but I don't think I know what it looks like yet. I'm so happy that I'm like not spoiled for this. Like the design, I was spoiled for the title because I was considering buying it. Try not to peek. We can see this together. I see Black sprayed edges. Uh-oh, it looks like people on the cover, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm kind of disappointed. Shit, I hate people on the cover. I don't like that at all. Ooh, I like the stenciled edges. Let's see what it looks like naked. Okay, reserve judgment. Reserve judgment. Okay, that's fine. I like that there's a design on the back. Overall, I'm kind of disappointed. I kind of wish that I got someone else's a special edition of this book, but it's signed, so that's kind of cool. I am excited to read this though. I just started reading Cassandra Clare. I read the Mortal Instruments, the first trilogy in that series, and was shocked at how much I like. Shocked because it's a YA fantasy and I'm in my mid-30s, so like didn't know if I would like it, but I actually really enjoyed it. So I am committed to reading more Cassandra Clare, and I think this is her first adult fantasy, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down below if I'm wrong. New adult or adult, so I'm really excited to check it out. I'm just not excited about the people on this cover, because I just hate people on the cover. I don't know you, okay? We haven't met yet. You mean nothing to me. One was raised to rule, one was trained to die. Welcome to the Chronicles of Castellane. Ooh. So you know what I just realized about this edition? I said I love the sprayed edges, but don't they look kind of upside down? That should be a cityscape the other way, if this is the top of the book. And it's not just the dust jacket. Like, this is the right way up for the book. So, I don't know. I think they're upside down. Now that I'm at the end of November, it's safe to say that I failed in my goal of keeping my book haul to under 20 books for the month. But hey, some of that was out of my control, okay? I did not know that Bridgerton set was gonna come in this month. So, I mean, I cut it really close. Really close. I have 2 more books here that I got from Black Friday sale from Amazon. I have another order that I actually got from Book Outlet on Black Friday, but it hasn't been delivered yet, so I'll just put that in my December haul. But the 2 books that I got from Amazon on Black Friday, I got Bunny by Mona Awad. This is a horror book that is super weird and trippy, and I loved it. So I'm happy to add this to the collection. I really wanted the hardcover version of this, but I think it's out of print. And I was looking at it on Pango. I was like kicking around if I wanted to buy the hardcover from Pango because it's a little bit pricier. I think this is fine, like for how I feel about the book. I liked it, so I want to own it, but I don't want to pay crazy prices. So I have Bunny. And then the other one that I'm super excited for is actually a sci-fi, which is not my kind of genre, but I really wanted to try out Chain Gang All-Stars. This is one that I have heard a little bit about here on the BookTube. And then when I saw it on the GoodReads choice nominations, it sold me and I added it to my Amazon wish list, and then I saw it was on sale for Black Friday, so I decided to order it. Now, I said sci-fi is not necessarily my thing, but when I was looking at the description of this, it didn't seem sci-fi to me. Like, I don't really like space travel or space settings. I don't like futuristic weapons. I hate portals to other worlds. So, like, those are things I think of when I think of sci-fi. And this one, when I look on GoodReads, it's about 2 top women gladiators fight for their freedom within a depraved private prison system not so far removed from America's own. It goes on from there about the 2 characters we're following, but I guess like sci-fi because it's not true, like there's not a gladiator system, but that just seems like fiction to me. But the thing that really captured my attention and made me not only want to read this, but own it, is that this is a look at the American prison system's unholy alliance of systemic racism, unchecked capitalism, and mass incarceration, and a clear-eyed reckoning with what freedom in this country really means. So I love books that have like a really interesting, unique plot, but also a deeper meaning. Like if a horror book, for example, has like, it's representing like a true issue in our society, I really love that. So why not give it a try for what's labeled as a sci-fi? And especially if this was nominated in the GoodReads Choice Awards, I mean, it was considered in the popularity contest. So I picked this up on Black Friday as well. So those are all the books that I acquired in the month of November. As you can tell from my bookshelves, I am all set up for Christmas and the holidays, and my birthday is in December, and I'm hoping that I get some books. I put a lot on my wish list and like gave it to my family, like, here's what I want. And then hopefully we also have the Barnes & Noble 50% off hardcover sale. So I will probably be getting a lot more books, but I'm trying to be more selective in what I get because at some point I'm going to run out of shelf space. So yeah, I really need to read the books that I own. I don't really do unhauls all that much, but at some point I may need to consider it so I can have some shelf space for all these new books I'm acquiring. But that's the future Jack problem, okay? Today, we're just getting all the books. We're loving the books. Book collecting, book reading, two different hobbies, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. I will see you in the next one.